Good day, fellow sea travelers. Today, we quit messing around. Today's goal is to unlock this bad boy, the Wind Catcher. It was absolutely busted in the beta, both in terms of speeding up your boat and gaining additional XP, and I expect it's of great value in the full release now too. However, it's locked behind the Jubbly Jive, a brutal Barracuda trials infested waters that only the elite can achieve with Marlin rank. That's the goal for today's video. Get Marlin rank at the Jubbly Jive at all costs. Now let's get to sailing. It wouldn't be the start of one of my sailing videos without some salvaging action to get ourselves a beginning level 57 sailing. You can now start charting weather patterns. Oh, okay. And build a mithril cannon, which we already have boosted for. Let's go. And the cool thing is we also can now boost for the next cargo hold, which is going to be great. So you can definitely get more XP per hour than this, but I'm kind of having to do things the hard way.
Completed.
Oh my gosh, I got the sailor's amulet in between the last clip and this one. Let's go. The teleport. That's a teleport back to Pandemonium. Oh, let's go. Oh, it's a big get. It's a big get for teleportation. Sailor's Amulet is a huge get that allows us to teleport to the Pandemonium Island. It also has a couple other unlocks that you can unlock later on in the sailing grind, but it's just a great way to get back to Pandemonium, no longer having to going through the charter ships from Fort Sarum or Musa Point. What I was trying to say before I got the amulet was that I'm doing things the hard way. So basically I have to take this beer glass, go over here, and fill it up to get a whirlpool surprise. When I drink that, I can then go and deploy the cargo hold, and then I can put Jobless Shim on the other one. And I have to do this because I don't have the level for adamantite salvaging hooks. I overthought that, or I didn't think about it. I was dumb. Because basically you need 59, so I have to boost to be able to use it. So for the last level, I've just been like boosting, running back and forth to the keg, into the salvaging hooks. But now that we're level 57, maybe it'll be a little bit nicer, not having to boost as often. So it does require water and law runes to charge the amulet, but it's a very, very easy price to pay to be able to get back to that dock as quickly as I want to. So with the new amulet unlocked, it was time to wrap up salvaging and slowly begin to make our way over to the Jubbly Jive. Of course, doing some odds and ends along the way for a little bit of selling XP. As much as I've enjoyed using my big boat for shipwreck salvaging, I am going to go ahead and park it for just a little bit while I work towards doing the Jubbly Jive trials. But before I do wrap up with this boat, I am going to do a couple of upgrades for this one and my skiff, and that is upgrading to the Cam4 cargo hold. Let's go. 40 additional storage capacities for that extra salvaging storage. We'll take that. And let's get this added to the Deadly Dagger. And there we go. We are ready. As we're working our way towards the Jubbly Jive, which we already have the level for, I thought we'd get warmed up with some Barracuda trials. We haven't done the Barracuda trials since we got Marlin rank, and then we dipped straight out of there. However, we still do need a couple of levels to be able to effectively do shipwreck salvaging, since we still can't use our adamant shipwreck hooks on the bigger boat. It's going to be different this time around though, because now we have Captain Saeed running the helm, and then Job Jim will be running our repairs from the cargo hold repair kits. Let's see if this is significantly different. Hold up, scratch everything I just said. We are not allowed to bring any crewmates onto the Barracuda trials. We got to go back and basically bench them so we can do this ourselves. Did not realize that. Okay. Oh, we do have a handy dandy transfer crew away option here. We don't have to go to the port exactly, but we'll do that. Sorry boys, I stand alone. You're gone. I guess just to get our warm-up in, we'll go through every rank: swordfish, shark, and marlin, and just see if we still got it. Swordfish rank achieved. Shark rank also achieved the first try. Didn't quite get it that time. I was just 5 seconds shy. We'll give it one more go. There we go. 4:22, our best time. All right, with all the temper tantrum ranks recompleted and a new personal best on Marlin, we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to Jubbly Jive and begin to tackle that. First, we gotta figure out where we're going. Here it is, all the way over here up in the Feld Hills. See the little Barracuda trials signal. This is in a place called the Backwater. So here's my planning. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up and around to get to it, and here's why. I am almost done charting this area over here. I'm just missing the weather events, which I just recently unlocked with a level. And I think I need to go ahead and just knock those out. Looks like there's 1, 2, maybe 3 scattered throughout this area. We gotta get our crew back too. We gotta tell them all about how we reclaimed our temper tantrum ranks. Come on back, boys. You're back on the team. Hey, just got 58 sailing off that little random event. Can now dock at Laguna Aurora. All right, I'm not gonna show every weather event, but I thought I at least would walk you through the first one for the uninformed. So to start a weather charting event, you have to talk to a meteorologist, get it? Meteorologist? To get a weather device. The idea is that you will get a direction and need to basically find the eye of what is essentially a storm. If it tells you to go northwest, you're supposed to go to the opposite, southeast. But to be honest with you, after trying a couple of these on my own, I got very frustrated as I found the locations to be very precise and unforgiving. Even using the wiki often didn't help, and I had to just move my boat around until I got the exact location. And that's pretty much it. Congratulations, Mr. Duck. You've been promoted to not the most annoying sea charting activity. The weather patterns now take over the lead. I guess we're probably going to go ahead and dock our boat here at Corsair Cove just in case we perish in the process of this. Get ourselves a full inventory of boat food. The water's turning fasted. As long as I avoid these bubbles, I shouldn't slow down, although it's going to be hard up here. I see the whirlpools. The Jubbly Jive, we have arrived. Only best with boasties can hunt the Jubblies. So this is how it works. You go to fastest, you grab the toadies, you throw the toadies, trick the Jubblies, eat the Jubblies, and that's it. All right, I got a lot of explanation there. I feel like I just need to hop into it and just try it out a few times. So for posterity's sake, I am going to go ahead and do the unranked trial first and show you my full run to show you how bad I am. That way we can have a nice comparison from whenever I start to whenever I eventually get Marlin rank, which is what I'm going to do before I leave here. Here we go, first ever Jubbly Jive ranked. Let's get after it. Already messing up. This is different. So much UI here. So they said maybe slow down a little bit so you can make the sharp turns. Okay, I'm looking for arrow indications. There is a collection here. Is this where I get the toads? Okay, completed. I'm not quite sure how that ended up finishing there, but that's the first one done. 1000 XP. Jubbly Jive completion rate is count as 1. All right, let's get into it. The swordfish rank. Okay, I must have missed the Jubbly. Oh, and I missed the crate too. Oops.
Collection log slot.
There we go.
Completed.
The swordfish rank completed for the Jubbly Jive. We will take that. Not too bad. I got the hang of it pretty quickly. That was fun. Also got the fetid key, which I think unlocks more swag from an island nearby. Not sure which one, but we'll deal with that later. Now that I have swordfish down, I want to let you know what's going on exactly in non-ogre words. In a similar fashion to the temper tantrum Barracuda trial, you're going around the map collecting crates. In addition to that, you're also avoiding swampy bog water that will slow your boat down. All the while, you're trying to bait a Jubbly bird from nest to nest using his favorite treat, a swamp toad. The beginning trial is fairly straightforward, but the routing gets a little more complex as the ranks increase, as more Jubblies are introduced and your number of swamp toads are limited by what you can pick up from a boat on the opposite end of where the trial begins. Alright, this next rank is pretty big because it will get us a captured wind mote, which is what we need for the wind catcher. I actually thought it was the Marlin rank, but we're going to get just a shark. So as soon as we get this, we can go apply it to our boat and come back and then do the Marlin rank. So here we go, no pressure. First time, shark Jubbly Jive. Got 2 routes here. Where am I going? I'm struggling just a bit, so bear with me, bear with me. Oh, there's the Jubbly that we need. I'm probably gonna cut a lot of this because, I mean, let's look at my time here. I mean, this is pretty bad. Again, please don't ask about the time. Things went horribly wrong. A lot better time, but still not quite hitting the mark. So many close calls. So many close calls. 254, come on, get to their bird, come on. It's a crate? Oh, it's right here. What happened?
Collection log slot completed.
We got it. Captured wind mote. Unlocked finally. Oh, by the skin of our Jubbly teeth. 259. Let's flip and go. Let's go attach this bad boy to this boat here. I'm going to go ahead and remove my cannon and put my wind catcher right there. The wind catcher allows us to store up to 3 bursts of wind that occur whenever we are sailing. These motes can be released on command whenever, with every mote after the 4th being immediately used. Basically meaning that we can store up our speed boosts, you know, the ones we catch in our sails typically, we can save them to use them for most advantageous times, which is going to be great for the Barracuda trials. Alright, that Jubbly Jive completion of the wind moat could not have been a better time. I need to do some AFK, I got some stuff I gotta do in real life, and I'm gonna go ahead and park myself over at the shipwreck, and now we can fully use our adamant salvaging hooks to the optimal potential, no longer having to boost. Alright, we've just caught our first wind moat. It was a gust of wind. Now if we click release, it will automatically apply the boost whenever we want. Ah, wonderful. Now we're really sailing, boys. Now we're really sailing. Maximum salvaging. Get to work, boys. 61 sailing.
Completed.
Hey, a collection log, a broken compass. Belongs to the museum. Okay, another kudo item. Okay, another collection log item from the salvaging. All right, enough of this. Back to the Jubbly Jive. Back into the fetid waters we go. Also, just a quick note, I am attempting these trials for the first time without a guide. I just kind of wanted to experience, you know, trying to figure out myself. So that's why it's taking a little bit longer. I think if I were to like hit a wall of like multiple hours, I probably would be okay with just watching a guide. I'm not opposed to looking at the wiki for certain things, kind of the core player experience I feel like of old school RuneScape nowadays, but brand new content, I do want to kind of explore it on my own. All right, first attempt at Marlin. Let's give it a go and see how this is. Oh, I just realized you can minimize this thing up here. That helps a lot. Hey, at least we completed it. And that's enough for 62 sailing. Hey, consolation prize, right? Not gonna lie, the addition of the air mode is something new I'm trying to get used to. Probably not the best thing to get used to it and also be trying to do the hardest tier of the Jubbly Jive, but we'll figure it out. We'll keep grinding away, and I'll get it done. Let's hop back in. Game changer, because I am as old as crap. I thought there was some way you could highlight these boxes, and I could not figure it out. But there is a plugin called Object Markers, and what you can do is once you have this turned on, you can actually highlight objects like that are not NPCs or items. So if you hold Shift, right click, you can mark that object. Now I'm gonna clean it up so it's not as like bright yellow, but I mean, I'm just like old and it's really hard to see these things. Like, I mean, it's not that hard, but like it helps have a little bit more of a visual indication because I am playing on fixed mode and you know, anything helps. Oh boy, where do I even begin with the Marlin rank grind? It was attempt after attempt after attempt. A ton of resets and a lot of frustration as I tried to figure out the route on my own. For this rank, you have to lure not one, not two, but 3 Jubblies. And the routing is not so straightforward. It requires a lot of moving around and backpedaling. I'm not going to lie. After a few hours, I even broke down and watched a wonderful guide by this content creator. However, I still could not get it done. I was about 10 seconds or so off each time, even after watching the guide. It was either because I was hitting the boggy water and slowing down, or just straight up missing a perch to lure a Jubbly to the next step. For a while, I felt like I wasn't improving at all. That wasn't until I saw some people going off the grid. Do you see it? This one simple turn changed everything. It shaved off multiple seconds from my run by using a wind moat to push through boggy water. And after combining that and some perfect gameplay, I finally achieved the impossible. This is it. This has to be 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 it. Go, 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 Jubbly, go, Jubbly, go, Jubbly. Land. Land.
Collection log slot completed.
Let's go. Marlin rank achieved. Yes. Oh my gosh. 35 attempts. Completions. And that's not even counting attempts. Hours I've been here. Hours, but it's all worth it. Because I have the Gertobe fabric roll. And I have the Marlin rank. Oh, yes. Look at it. Look at it. 518. Check mark, check mark, check mark. Yes. I sail back home alone without my crew, but I am now a Marlin Jubbly rank. We're going to go and upgrade our ship, and then we need to take a much deserved AFK break. Got some new salvaging to go through, some pirate shipwreck salvaging. But we'll get to that in just a bit. For now, let's just soak in our victory and go and upgrade our ship at the nearest port. Wow, that was an adrenaline rush. Listen, I'm not about to do the Jubbly Jive Marlin rank. I know it was the goal of this episode, but I'm not about to do that and not reap the benefits of the rewards. So we gotta kind of debrief here and talk about all the things that we've unlocked and can boost for with our new level 66 sailing that we got from failing so much at Jubbly Jive. First off, let's go and recruit our crewmates, specifically this band from 55 to 65. We have not went and recruited them yet. And actually, Cabin Boy Jenkins is going to be OP because he is a top-notch salvaging worker. See, if you didn't know, the crewmates have stats attached to them. There's hellmanship, privateering, and deck handiness. Hellmanship affects navigation, selling, and steering. Privateering affects more of the activities at sea, like including operating the cannon. And deck handiness, which is Cabin Boy Jenkins' highest trait, affects the amount of XP you get for salvaging hooks, but also the amount of crates they can help you carry for courier tasks. Adventurer Ada recruited. Oarswoman Olga, who by the way is an excellent privateering expert, has been recruited. And Cabin Boy Jenkins, all the way on Crandor Island. We thought we lost you, buddy. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to go some supply hunting because we can make a camphor hull, and we have to get camphor hull parts, which is gonna take, or large ones, which is gonna take a lot of camphor planks. So that's what, like 25 times 16. So that'll be quite a bit. We also can make an adamant keel, which will give us immunity to crystal fleck waters. We can also boost for camphor mass and canvas. You need to make sure our hemp is fully going because we need 10 bolts of canvas. We can also boost for adamant cannons, which is great because we just got Olga and she can man these because her privateering is the max level it can be at 4. We can also boost for a linen trawling net. I'm just not quite sure if I'm ready to get into the fishing trawling stuff yet. I might even make a separate big boat just for this at a later point, but for now we're going to shelve this until I can find a good reason why I want to tackle into it. Alright, before we go and grab the supplies, we are going to go ahead and bench Jobless Jim, and we're going to pick up Cabin Boy Jenkins to the team. Now starting number 2, Cabin Boy Jenkins. It's time to assemble the supplies. We have 5 bolts of canvas, we need 20. Alright. Got our 20 bolts of canvas and some. Right now we have about 969 nails. We need roughly about 1,350 adamant nails in order to make the things we need to make. Don't forget, we're making double of everything because we're going to put some stuff double on the sloop and the skiff. Got our 1,350 adamant nails and some. Also got to get some lead bars real quick. Well, I thought salvaging was going to be my AFK method while I edited my videos, but it turns out I need 400 camphor planks in order to make all the upgrades we want to add to our boats. I am going to be using the plank make spell from the Lunar Spellbook, so we'll speed up things quite a bit. I think I'll be here for a little bit because I do have to get 400 of these. There we go, 400 and plus camphor planks are now banked, and we can add, finally, our upgrades to our ships. Camphor mass and canvas has been added to the boat. There it is. 1 adamant cannon, 2 adamant cannons, and first it is mahogany, and now it is camphor. Our camphor hull has been attached. But that is not even the biggest upgrade that we're gonna make in this entire episode. It's this one right here. Having achieved Marlin rank in the Jubbly Jives, we were able to make the Swamp Cruiser's flag. Just look at it. Just look at it. With the Jubbly Jive flag obtained and the wind catcher by our side, we are going to wrap this episode up here today. I look forward to seeing you all again in the next sailing video. Happy sails, everyone. See you next time.